The musical theater program is one of the best programs in Sheridan College. It gives students a theatrical experience and training in acting, singing, and dancing. It prepares students to perform in an international landscape.
I've directed many productions here at Sheridan, and I've always had a wonderful experience with each one of them. Sometimes it's the learning involved. Sometimes it's the actual performances of the students. So every single one of them is really great. I'm a very fortunate guy, to tell you the truth. I love my job, and I love directing the students here because they're so eager. So every single one of those productions is my favorite. I don't have a favorite.
Sheridan has one of the best known musical theater schools in Canada. Students get attention from many people who work in the performing arts industry. The students at the musical theater program are held in a high standard.
Dashwood was a fiend. He sneered at my distress, tossed my story high on a stack, but I was determined I would progress. I said, "Sir, I'll wait while you read," but alas, he disagreed. So I jumped on a chair and read it right there at the Weekly Volcano Press.
There is no other performing arts school like Sheridan College. They have personal instructors and coaches in acting, singing, and dancing. Also, students have weekly one-on-one sessions with their instructors on singing and acting.
Well, it's a very personal journey. I mean, there's always the technique portion of anything, just technically finding your voice and how to produce it well, both in speaking and singing. But there's also then the artistic part of the process, which is learning about who you are and bringing that to the performance of the show as well. Not only through yourself, but through transformation into the character and finding yourself in the character so that you have an authentic voice that you bring to the character.
We cannot have a picnic.
I think that my own personal voice as me, Emily, really comes across in the character Jo, because she's really feisty and she really wants to change the world, and she's passionate. Even if she doesn't always know what about, she just has so much energy and just wants to make everyone's lives happier. And so I feel like I get to kind of share some of my opinions and thoughts about the world and about relationships and family through her voice, which is really cool. And yeah, and the singing is just, the songs are so beautifully written that it just, I think, sends the message that much more clearly to the audience.
They have done many shows that were packed with audiences, like Hello Dolly and Little Women. For Eye on Sheridan, I am Kala Nakua.